Hi everybody. This is my first YouTube video, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how the sound and the video and all that stuff works. The reason I'm making the video is strictly just to tell you about my experience with my sonohysterogram. The reason I'm doing it is because I looked for some videos myself over the last few nights and I really couldn't find anything that I liked or that was really helpful. I was stressing really hard about going into this appointment, and I was really hoping to find a video like this that would put my mind at ease. So I'm hoping that this video does that for you. Basically, sonohysterogram is a procedure where they put a catheter into your uterus and they spray it with saline solution. It fills up your uterus, and they're basically checking the fallopian tubes and the lining of your uterus for any concerns, mainly polyps or fibroids or scar tissue. For me, they were looking for a polyp because that's the reason I got sent there in the first place, because the concern was that I had a polyp in my uterus, which may or may not be cancerous, so they have to look into that. And I was really anxious about this test because I had heard nothing but bad things in terms of the pain and the discomfort that's involved in it. When I went to my first ultrasound yesterday, which you have to do two, you have to do one the day before and one the day of. And when I went to the ultrasound, the technician was really nice. She was trying to tell me that it was no big deal, that she had had it done and that it did not hurt. But then she also told me about a friend of hers who had it done and that it really hurt. So, hard to say there who's telling the truth. But I do have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I felt like I would be okay. But there's still that side of me that was very, very worried about how it was going to feel. So happy to report that the whole thing took less than 5 minutes. I walked in, I got up on the bed, the doctor put the catheter inside, first the speculum, and then the catheter, and then I heard the spraying of the water and the water going in, and then that's when he said, okay, now you're going to feel some cramping. So I braced myself, and it was definitely some cramping. I started to feel it, and it did not feel good, but it did not hurt. It was so minimal. It's like, I can't even tell you how minimal, because it's so minimal. Even if you don't have a high pain tolerance, I cannot imagine why this would hurt anyone. It basically feels like a light period cramp, but really more like a constipation cramp. That's for me what it felt like. And just when I was about to ask, just when I did ask, is it gonna get worse? He said no, because I'm almost done, and within 10 seconds he had everything out. The technician stayed and did some more pictures with the intravaginal ultrasound wand, because that goes in also. So she did that, and yeah, I was in and out in 5 minutes. It was no big deal. No big deal at all. So I really, really hope that this video helps others that are freaking out, because I was freaking out. And I did not sleep all night, and I was stressed. I took an anxiety pill. They told me to take ibuprofen to relax the muscles, so I did that. And that was it. So what's to come next is a possible day surgery procedure if they decide to biopsy or remove the polyp. So I will make another video if that's the case, and hopefully put your mind at ease that it's not that bad. So definitely don't take anti-anxiety meds, because it'll ruin your day, because it ruined my day. I was basically just a zombie and I couldn't do anything. So don't do that. And yeah, no cramping afterwards. I felt great, like no concerns at all. So just rest easy, take a few deep breaths, and you'll do great. All right, take care. Bye.